Edmonton's kind of on a tear. Connor McDavid again, 9 points in 5 games, and
He is so far ahead of everybody else. I mean, I noticed after he's not celebrating after, and I never liked the guy. Why the players like Bobby so much is because he never, after a goal, he put his head down. He didn't want. And I remember they asked Mickey Mantle, the baseball player, the beautiful boy, he could hit a ball. He was a beautiful guy. I went to see him play, and they asked him, "Why do you run around the bases with your head down?" He says, "I didn't want to embarrass the pitcher." I mean, that's why they loved Mickey Mantle.
Yeah. So, Dad, like I was watching it and watching the game last on Saturday, and Connor McDavid was going around. Now, when Bobby Hull used to play, there was a guy that would just follow him around the ice, right?
Pronovo, it was the Pronovo was John, I think it was, and he'd sit on his back, but you can't do that with McDavid. I mean,
you just couldn't get a guy to say, "Look, just follow him, just anywhere he goes, just anywhere you go."
You can't. Because he's all over the place. And, I watched them. I've been watching them very carefully. Well, we watched them in Bantam and that. I didn't think he would be that good. I knew he'd be good, but I know he'd be that good. He takes short steps, little short steps, and he takes off about 90 miles an hour. And he seems to be in the right place at the right time. But you couldn't have a guy just stand. They did that with Bobby Orr, eh? They said, we're just going to stay. So he just stood still at the blue line, and the rest of the guys.
Well, I remember he was doing that, and I was watching him, and then he'd go stand by another guy. He'd go stand by, let's say it was like Pittsburgh was doing it, right? So they had a Pittsburgh winger standing next, like cover Bobby. So then he would go and stand by their winger. So now you got two guys on him. So now it's like it's like a 4-on-3. So
Matt, not to bore people again, but it just shake my head. The defenseman getting 46 goals. And I read in the paper where a guy's getting 50 goals or 50 points, and he's going to win the Norris Trophy. And I think, Bobby, you have 46 goals. I mean, 89 assists. Him and Coffey were plus 123. It's unbelievable. Anyhow, McDavid, there's no way you could cover McDavid that way.